Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I'm waking up Flexi over in the Midwest. What's up?
Dude, just coming in hot again.
Yeah.
Holy smokies, daddy.
Just like last week, in quotes, energy drink. Water and Coke.
Oh, that's right. Man, remember we have short memories, especially for
what? Did you say something?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hearing, not memories. And then joining us from the farm is Farmer Jane and all her animals. What's happening?
That's me.
So stupid.
So stupid. Hi, friends.
Let's end it on that high note. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you all for drinking and joining. Like I said, follow us on the socials, Craft Beer Republic, of course, Flex Me a Beer, underscores in between, and Necknosh LLC with those underscores as well. Necknosh.com if you need any pretzel necklaces for the upcoming Beerfest season. We're almost to like Beerfest season these days.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, over on the West Coast you are.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
The rain is, a day out of the year, and we just had it, so.
You know who's cranking is Florida. They always got a bunch of beer fests right about now. That's where all my orders come from. So
That's true. Vanessa's in the pool like all year long.
all
Hi, Vanessa.
the time.
Blows my mind. Hi, Vanessa. I was thinking about hitting that early today, and you son of a bitch, you beat me to it.
Well, hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa, I guess.
Hey, Vanessa. Oh, so awkward.
Enjoy the pool with all the heat and Flex hitting you. All right, let's move on before
God damn it.
sued or something. We have a lot to get to today. We got a voicemail from the homie Chew Your Beer. I did some road tripping and picked up some beers along the way.
Nice.
Ludicrous libation law, some booze news, all that good stuff.
Sounds like a full pour, if you ask me.
Hey, that's a different podcast.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah, no free plugs around here. No
Cut
free
that out.
Yeah, cut, edit, no free plugs. All right, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to crack into some hydration real quick.
Wait.
Oh, I do love my beer. I'm drinking Everywhere. That's the name of the brewery. Everywhere's Soon Enough. It's a hazy. 6.5%. No listed IBUs. Has a 4.11 on Untappd.
Ooh.
They say Soon Enough is a hazy India Pale Ale brewed with oats and premium Pilsner malt and hopped with Citra, Mosaic, and Mosaic Cryo.
Very classic.
Yeah, very simple. Thank you for the short description. I now love you.
Is there a difference between like regular malts and premium malts?
They're better.
No, you got me.
Yeah. More expensive?
But like, what makes them better? Question mark.
They were handled nicely.
Quality.
Quality control.
Gently fondled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
They got, I don't know, they charge more for them? They make them premium?
I don't know. I figured you would know. Like, you're the nerd of the show.
Oh. You know who I should ask is Nick from 14 Cannons. He would absolutely know.
He knows everything.
All right, on the schnoz, I get a ton of tropical fruit backed up by some like real fresh, ripe orange.
Ooh.
Very orangey.
I like that.
A lot of orange. All right, I'm digging in with the old tongue dropper.
Get it.
Lap it up.
Last week I was talking about how the wife loves those straight juice IPAs, no
Right.
bitter.
Uh-oh.
This is that. This is straight juice.
Come and take it.
I know. There goes the rest of my beers. This is a ton of fruity goodness. There's a lot of orange, like the schnoz. Basically, the flavor follows the smell. A lot of orange, a little bit tropical. I can't quite put my finger on it. Like maybe, I don't know, like some peach ring type flavors going on.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. And it is smooth as fuck, which I know is not a good beer descriptor, but it's so pillowy soft.
Take that, Nick.
I know. It's so easy to drink. As you guys can see, hazy as fuck.
It is indeed.
They deliver on the description.
God, I love that.
This, I'm going to have to slow down because there's so low bitterness in it that it's just like, oh, I'm drinking juice and I'm drinking quickly. And, at 6.5%, it'll eventually catch up to me.
Oh, ease up. We can't take over the show.
It's an
for
all
you,
day
Greg.
beer.
Yeah, there's it's an all day.
Look out for English.
What's new?
Yeah. Coming in hot. So, I picked this up. Here's what I'll talk about now. I picked this up, had another one of those awful work trips I've been talking about. But usually I check out Green Cheek, and I was like, I was slightly off center of where I normally am when I go to Green Cheek. And I was like, let's see what's around here. I was like, oh, Everywhere is only like 15 minutes from the hotel I'm staying at. Let's go to Everywhere Brewing. So went there. They had a food truck, had some fucking killer ass wings. They called them like dirty buffalo wings.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What
it
made
was
him dirty?
Buffalo sauce. What made them dirty? Fucking blue cheese mixed in there.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, so good. Messy as fuck, but delicious. So had me some wingies, had me a few beers. I tried this one there, and I knew immediately, I was like, the wife is going to love this. I will not get in trouble for bringing this home. And so I did.
Do
And
you ever get in trouble for bringing home beer?
let's be honest. No, I do get like the side eye or the eyebrow where it's like, where are you going to fucking put this in our overstuffed
Oh, in
refrigerator
that
kind of
sense.
thing?
Got it.
Yeah, it's like, really more beer because we were lacking beer. Like,
Guess we're not grocery shopping this week.
right. Food's for losers. But this one, I was like, I got this for you. You're going to love it. I'm no dummy. And I was right. She did.
What
So-
a ploy. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So I was down there, had a few of their beers while I was at the brewery. Like I said, wings were fucking delicious. They don't have a kitchen as a food truck, but wings were delicious. All the beers I had were great. I've had Everywhere a couple times and hadn't had a chance to check out the brewery. In fact, one time I drove by the brewery by accident on my way to Brewheim, which is another brewery down there. And if you recall, it was fucking garbage.
Oh.
Because at the time, I never heard of Everywhere. And I was like, what the fuck is that? We're going to this place that has like 4.8 stars on Google.
Right.
Big mistake. So
Goddamn
if you guys are in the
Google.
Orange County area, go to Everywhere. Or if you just see their beer anywhere, Everywhere is putting out such good beer, especially if you're all about that haze. So yeah, down in Orange County for work, checked out Everywhere Brewing. The other night I was down there, I went to Hangar 24, which, if I'm being perfectly honest, I've had some of their core stuff and it's just whatever. Wasn't a huge fan. The reason I chose it is because A, location, and B, they had food. And I had some of their one-offs that they had on the menu. I didn't have any of their cores. They had like a couple of hazies and another IPA. And so I started sampling some of their one-off IPAs, and actually really good. I really enjoyed myself down there. I had a hazy that was really good and a Westie that was really good. Food was really good for brewery food type stuff. So enjoyed my time at Hangar 24 as well. But sorry guys, just not as good as fucking Everywhere. So good.
Okay.
So Everywhere is that good, eh?
Everywhere is everywhere. Yeah, I think I first heard about them from the aforementioned Nick from 14 Cannons. He was telling me about them originally, and so I started looking out for them and go.
Wait, how long
go
have
now.
they been around? How long have they been around? Like,
Get to the Everywhere.
I've never heard of them, so I'm kind of like, I'm a little curious.
If I had to guess, I'd say less than a year.
Oh, super new. Okay.
Super new. I'm looking up their website
Okay.
to see if it says, but I'm pretty sure a year, maybe two. Like I think post COVID.
Pretty new. All right. That's
But a lot of people coming from the brewery over when they started it. So just like Radiant Brewing, a lot of brewery alums. So you're getting some quality over there. All right, yeah. So that was my trip. Everywhere in Hangar 24. Not bad. I did. Remember a few weeks ago I was talking about how like I'm doing the Uber Eats now.
Oh, right. That blew me away.
Are you still doing that?
I'm still doing some Uber Eats. I did it down there at night. I was like, I'm off of work. I'll flick it on. It's a bigger area, like bigger city area than where I live. Maybe I'll make more money.
Does it give you anxiety though? Because you're not from that area. So like driving around?
So at first I thought, how bad could this be? Because, I've been down there plenty of times, either for Disneyland or for work. Boy, was I wrong. Yes, it gave me huge anxiety because like my first 3 deliveries were to this area in Irvine, which is all high-rise condos and apartments. And like the first one, I'm following the directions in the app. It's telling me how to get there. And as soon as I turn into where I thought I was supposed to turn into, the dude calls me and is like, hi, turn around. Because, they can see you in the app. And I was like, huh? Like super creeped
creepy.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean turn around? He's like, you're not at the right street. And I was like, oh, I'm just following what the app says. He goes, yeah, the app's always wrong. So he had to like guide me to where he was, and he'd come outside. Very nice guy, but the way he presented it was a little creepy. And then I had a couple more, high rise that were very awkward and hard to find. One of them was this woman who it says on the description, like they can put how to find their house or any sort of tips on how to get to their place. And this person put on there that she was disabled, so you have to come to the door. You can't just leave it at the front of the building. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I'll come to the door. And it gives all these instructions, but like one of the instructions was a little off, which fucked up the rest of the instruction. And I could not find her fucking unit.
Oh my gosh.
Like she's like, look for this door and then go here. But the first door was wrong. Everything else was correct. So I'm walking around, I'm driving around, I'm messaging with her. And then finally, like, I realized that first instruction was wrong, but it was like a 30-minute delivery for some wiener schnitzel. Like, oh my God, I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Those were some cold wieners by the time she got hooked up.
Yeah. No one likes those cold wieners, let me tell you.
The worst.
Hot and ready wieners.
So I felt bad, but also like the directions weren't quite clear, and maybe you could have like called me and helped me out or something. But I mean, whatever. So after a few of those, I actually just shut off the app, and I was like, this, like you said, Flex, too much anxiety. I was like, I can't, I don't know the area enough. The fact that they keep sending me to all these like high rise places, like I'm over it. Hard to find. It's impossible to park. I don't know how people do it down here. So I was down there for 2 nights, right? Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday night. Yeah. Down there for 2 nights. I only did it for a little bit the first night, and then I turned it off and found a brewery. Yeah. That's when I went to Hangar 24.
I never even would have thought about doing it.
Yeah, I thought, how bad could it be?
We're just like, he's just trying to get himself murdered. So like, he's trying to get a good story out of this. Like, I can't believe. So do you, you don't wait for them to answer the door or whatever, do you?
It depends. So the app will tell you how they want their food delivered, and it'll say either leave at door or meet at door or meet at front desk. Like, there's different options. My favorite
bathroom. Meet in the
right, yeah. Meet in the bedroom. Take your clothes off first.
Down.
Yeah, exactly. My favorite is leave at door, because leave at door, you leave it there, you take a picture and you submit it.
Yeah.
And then you're done. And then it tells them on the app that their food is delivered. The only problem with that is sometimes I've been in some areas where there's no reception, and I can't submit the photo, so I can't close out the order.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, your food's sitting there getting cold. Yeah, the meet at the door ones are always a little awkward. I had one the other day where I went to this is in my area, but I went to this really super rich neighborhood, gated, all that stuff. And it said meet at door. And I was like, fuck, all right. And if you click on if you go to the messenger part in the app and you say, I'm here, it starts a timer and they have 8 minutes to answer you. Otherwise, you can just drop the food and walk away.
Okay.
Which to me, I'm like, 8 minutes is a long fucking time.
That's a long time.
I would think 2 minutes max.
Yeah.
Like,
so as soon as
shower. Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as I park, I hit it. That way it starts the timer before I even get to the door. And also sometimes that causes them to meet me at the door because they see the thing and they come up to the door.
Correct.
So I hit it and I start making my super long way up to the door, and I'm ringing the doorbell. Dog comes up, and it's a glass door. The dog comes up and he gives me like one of those like woof, just one woof, like, hey. And I was like, bark louder so your fucking people hear you, man. And nothing. So I ring the doorbell again. I just get one woof. No big deal. I end up ringing the doorbell 3 times. Yeah, I know. It's like, if I look threatening, start making faces. So I ended up ringing the doorbell 3 times. Nothing other than a woof each time I ring it. So then I knocked, and some other little shitty dog comes running up, and it's like, rah, 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 and like yapping at me. I was like, oh, perfect. So I start making faces at the little yappy dog, and it just keeps going. And at one point, it started to like slow down in its barking. So I knocked again, and it fucking wound back up.
Stop it right now.
Yeah. Finally, what I'm thinking was their housekeeper walked up. It did not match the description in my app for who I was delivering to. And, oh, sorry for the wait. And I'm like, bitch. So I had her. Here's the thing. It was Chick-fil-A. It was a 10-piece nuggets and nothing else. I'm like, you paid twice the amount for just the delivery than you did these fucking nuggets. Like,
That's ridiculous.
Whoever ordered
that blows my mind.
Who does that?
It's insane. Yeah. And then my very next order was another rich neighborhood where all they ordered was 3 mini cupcakes.
Rich people.
Yeah, fucking rich people. And that's where like my phone lost all reception and I couldn't get a hold of the person. They had a gate that I had to get through and I was supposed to call them. I was like, how am I supposed to fucking call you? There's no reception here.
That's crazy. Okay, because we ordered DoorDash last night, and we're kind of the opposite. It's like, if we're gonna do this, let's get a bunch of shit because then we can eat on it for a few
make
days.
It worth it.
Right. And I was actually thinking about you, Greg, because I'm like, oh my gosh. And when I was looking at the tip, I'm like, okay, is that significant? Is that like, would this person be happy? And then the guy, mine's like, leave it at the door. I don't like to see people or talk to them.
Right.
The guy like rings the doorbell and waits. He's just standing out there waiting for me to come get it.
Weird.
And he was tripping. He was like touching his face. And I'm like, I'm so glad they tape up the packages now. You know, when you first would get those, you wouldn't know if anybody had messed with them.
Oh, I know. It's weird. And the weird thing for the drivers is as you pick up the food, there's a little prompt that says, did you confirm the order? And I'm like, I always say yes, because what else am I going to do?
Right.
But no, because it's got stickers all over it. Do you want to receive a bag of food where I've broken all the stickers?
Right. That would be
really
so weird.
Coconut soup, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many of my fries did you eat?
I don't know. That's what I was going to say. I was like, no, they just gave me a half a fry. I don't know what happened to them. So, yeah, it was
not a food show.
Weird.
So bizarre.
Not a food. Yeah, not an Uber Eats show. I promise. So, yeah, I get some good stories out of it. It's funny and definitely stressful when you're in a new, much bigger city. Not new. I've been there a bunch of times, but you know, I never had to go to these high-rise apartments like that. And
that sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
she sounds cool. I think it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, it's fun. It's like playing a game. Like it's like, oh, collect all the points, except the points are dollars. So there you go. Yeah, it's been fun. Flex, what about you? Any good research lately?
We went out to the local brew pub.
Get some French fries.
Eagle Park.
No. We're talking like the local mall attached brewery.
Oh.
It's been a while. I think I hit up them last summer and
the Emporium or
the Explorium, yeah.
Explorium, that's
yeah. Wow, good memory. The service really went downhill. The food, wasn't as good as it used to be. So we've been very hesitant on going back there. So you know how going out to eat discussions go? Right? Y'all are married.
No, what do you want for dinner? No,
where
I asked you first.
I don't want that. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right.
We went there last week. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm open to anything except for the 5 things you listed.
Right. So exactly my wife finally throws out the idea of this place. She's like, hey, we haven't been there in a while. Kids like the food. Let's go. I said, look. This is what I said to her. I said, look. If we go here, I said, you don't complain about the service. And you don't complain about the food. I don't care how bad it is.
I don't care if it's raw.
I said, that is the only way I am going here.
Daddy's got rules.
She said, fine.
Fine rule, Daddy.
So we went, and it took the hostess about 6 minutes to figure out if they could even seat us, even though
Flex out here with this timer.
There's about 6 tables wide open. And we're just standing there like, what the fuck's going on? So she finally comes back. She's like, oh, yeah, we got a table for you. And it's like, naturally, why wouldn't you? There's plenty open tables. So we seat, we get seated and we're just kind of like, wow, it's been like 10 minutes now and nobody's even like looked at us. Like, and I'm just, I'm breathing through it because I already expected this, right?
You knew. Yeah.
So one of you could tell she was like a supervisor. She walks by the table and my wife goes, excuse me, we haven't been helped yet. And the lady looks at her and goes, oh, well, just so you know, all of our waitresses have multiple tables. And then she walked away.
Do most places just assign one table to a
right?
Right.
This is not a hospital. Right. This is not an ICU.
If you're like a bar manager, restaurant manager, I don't want to hear that. Right? All you have to say is, okay. I'm so sorry. We'll get somebody by you as soon as we can. I don't want to hear your excuses. There were minimally 4 waitresses on the one side of the brewery, and there was, 12 tables.
I was going to say 5 tables.
Nah, so it's nothing major.
Right.
So then we had a nice young lady come help us, and she was, probably average waitress. Wasn't terrible, wasn't great.
Right.
Got our food or drinks. Ordered the new hazy IPA. It had it had anchovy hops. Have you ever heard of anchovy hops?
Sounds disgusting.
I don't know. The beer tasted like fruit punch. It was pretty solid. They did have a beer on the menu. It made me think of you. The Kolsch of personality.
Oh, I like it.
I did not get it. I stuck to one beer. We got the big ass pretzel, as it's called on the menu.
Yeah, baby.
And it's like bigger than your head. It's huge. Shared a Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
Ooh.
The kids got some popcorn chicken. The food was good, so it was made for a nice visit. The 10-minute wait with nobody talking to us was the worst part. So all in all, I'd say it was like a 6 out of 10 visit.
All right.
But yeah, it was a nice time.
That's good. Yeah.
Nice time.
I looked it up. Anchovy hops are a real thing.
Yeah, see, they're real.
From Yakima Valley Hops, the new experimental variety from Siegel Ranch in the lower Yakima Valley. Initially was named 24B05, but was given the controversial name Anchovy by Matt Storm and Brian Strumke from Fast Fashion Brewing in Seattle. That was the first brewery to sponsor the acreage, so they've been the only folks to get a chance to brew with it so far. But that must not be true since you had it not from Fast Fashion Brewing.
Right.
The flavor keys are sweet fruit, woody, aromatic, and citrus.
Yeah, sounds like
not fishy.
Okay.
So that's good.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like if they can name that one, they can name that HBC 560 or whatever.
I know.
Fuck.
Even if you give it a shitty name like anchovy.
What would be like? What's a shittier hop name than anchovy? Like the sardine hop?
Yeah, dog food. I don't know.
Seafood slough.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Seafood surprise.
conveyor belt seafood slime hop.
Right? I know. So I'm thinking like the slough of all the
Except that's a good hop.
Actually, there's a different kind of slough that would be even worse. No, I'm thinking. No, I like that. I like that anchovy. That's good. Let's go with it.
Yeah, horrible name. Hopefully it's good.
Horrible name.
But they do like a cowabunga hop. I feel like
That's a
Greg
good
would like
name.
that.
Why not?
You would like that.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's a fun name. Cowabunga.
That's so fun for you.
What did you brew this with? Oh, the fresh cowabunga hop.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this IPA is great. What's in it? Cowabunga.
Dude, that's fucking tight.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm beer for it. Let's make this happen. Somebody brew a Cowabunga IPA for us.
With cowabunga hop, though.
Yeah. Formerly known as HBC
560 or... Is that what it is? 560? 530?
Yep.
650?
Sure.
It's one of those.
It's one of those things. Well, nice. Well, I'm glad you guys got out of the house and made a dinner decision, even if it was the wrong one.
But it was, it was all right. It was fine.
It was what it was.
It was a 6 out of 10 visit.
All right. It was better than 5. That's good.
Yeah, it's above average.
Yeah. Good stuff.
That's kind of how I set my life.
One average visit at a time. Glad to hear.
Never be disappointed.
All right. Well, speaking of Flex drinking beer, let's find out if Flex is drinking beer.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
Okay, so a few weeks ago, I always hate when I get like the spotlight on me. Hey, it's me, it's Flex. Anyway, so a few weeks back, maybe a month ago, I can't remember. I had the Microphone Brewing. They had their microphone check 1-2 with the Citra and Mosaic. So now they have released the Microphone check 1-2 double dry hop double IPA with cryo Citra hops.
Oh.
And I said, hey, you know what?
I said, hey, what's going on? Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, that beer was so fucking good. The Citra and Mosaic, I gotta try this.
Makes sense.
So I bought it.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Oh, so mysterious.
Right? I know. I never know where to start. I'm like, do I start with the beer? Do I start with the Untapped? Oh my God.
Been doing this for
pressure.
what, 2.5 years?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It'll be 3 years in like April. Any weasels.
Who's counting?
so
Aw.
Untapped has this.
Love
It's 8%. And I already said it's a double dry hop, double IPA.
Yeah.
Not a lot of check-ins. It's relatively new. We got 45, but it's sitting at a 416. So please, everybody, drink more microphone beer. And real nice description here, Greg. Double dry hop, double India Pale Ale with cryo, citra, hops.
Cowabunga.
Bingo. They say it's hazy, hoppy, tangy, fruity, and dank. Let's see if they're lying.
Is there anything missing?
It's a little everything.
Your mom.
And sour and wow, that was good.
Nothing like an IPA that tastes like Flex's mom.
So much like last week, this IPA it's very hoppy on the aroma. This one does have a bit of burn to the old nasal passage.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
You like
Cleansing the
I
palate.
did.
I know.
Got notes of wasabi.
I love wasabi.
Oh my gosh, I
but no,
love
yeah, I
wasabi.
can't get
And horseradish.
too many notes out of here. It's very pungent on the hops. So then we'll just go ahead and rev the old tongue jobber
Ooh.
motor.
Slowly wind it up. Pull the cord.
Oh.
It
Cutting all this
died.
out.
I don't know what happened.
Ran out of gas.
All right.
Oh, dang.
Cut that out. We'll warm up the old tongue jobber. Stop laughing.
Oh, Flex is a silly Sally.
There we go. Very light on the carbonation, light bodied, notes of grapefruit, peach rings, and then it finishes off with like some orange pith.
Mm.
And there is zero bitterness. This would be a Shannon approved
Oh, God.
IPA.
Say, wife's going to come steal your beers.
God, bring her on. You're more than welcome, Greg. I don't know. Fantastic output. I don't love it as much as I liked the Citra and Mosaic version,
Oh, okay.
but this is right up there. So
Nice.
whatever they're doing in, I don't know, they're Illinois somewhere. Elk Grove Village. I don't know. Anytime I hear
that place.
Illinois, I just assume Chicago.
Is there other places in Illinois?
Exactly. So, but whatever microphone's doing, they keep doing a
Keep
pretty
doing it.
dang good job of it. So keep it up.
I've not had a bad beer from Microphone. I've had a few from Tavor, and they've all been good. So
I've never had a microphone beer.
get on the old Tavor promo code
I've only
unfiltered.
been-
I don't know if that still works or not.
Nice plug.
Yeah. I don't
I've
know
only
if
been
it still works.
disappointed on one of their beers, and it was a double IPA with Nelson Sauvin, and we all know how much I fancy a Nelson
Yeah.
Sauvin hop, and it just maybe I was too excited for the beer, and it fell flat for what I was looking for. But that was the only one that really struck me as not great.
Oh, I will say Nelson is hard to get right of all the hops. Like I've had a couple of bad beers early on in Nelson's popularity to make me think that I did not like Nelson hops. Wrong. I just didn't like those beers. Nelson hops are great.
God, they're great.
Okay.
Love that white grape gooseberry. Ugh,
Schnozberry,
daddy.
Daddy Berry. Nice.
Should be another name for a hop.
All right.
Yeah.
Poppy.
Daddy Berry.
Poppy.
Daddy berry.
Papacito.
Papacito hops. Just all the different daddy variations.
Right.
Yeah.
You could do like a daddy IPA series.
Vater. That's German.
Just like,
That's
yeah, all
not
different.
very enticing.
It's a Verger.
What's a
Vager.
Roger.
Vager.
I am from Holland. Isn't that weird?
Before we get to ludicrous libation law, let's check in with Chew. We gotta hit up Chew your beer before he
Gosh.
beats me up for
Been
not
so
playing
long.
his voicemail.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yo, what's up, homies? It's Chew Your Beer. First and last time you'll hear this from me, at least for this year. Happy Chew Year, Holmes. First voicemail of 2024. Was listening to the show, had to call in. Quick things that I forgot to mention. Greg, you forgot to talk about winning your ugly sweater contest. You also forgot about hanging out with yours truly, Chew Your Beer, on the 23rd of December. It was an early Christmas present for you and for myself to hang out with you, Shannon, Nick, and Coley over at Tarantula Hill Disco Club, homie, because it's a brewery, but it's more like a fucking DJ club now. And let's talk about the reason why I'm calling, homie. This marathon you guys want to do, this 24-hour, 48 beers Marathon, homie, that is
Yeah.
easy peasy, homie. Check it out. You guys have Sweet 16. We have quinceañeras. And for our guys, what is it? They have bar mitzvahs and whatever for the Jewish community. And then for us males, we have a thing. It's like our righteous path to becoming a man. And, you drink a 30-pack and you mow a lawn when you're 16 years old. And if the hedges are straight and your lines are straight, you're manhood, homie. Now you get to go with your dad and fucking mow lawns on their days off and on your school vacations, homie. So that's just easy. So what? 48 beers in 24 hours, and you guys are talking about light, crispy lagers. So like a Stella Artois, which is like, I think a 3.2, 3.4 ABV. Not even a 12 ounce. It's like 11.5 ounces. What? Dude, we got this, homie. Greg, with your liver and my liver and Flex's liver,
with
homie?
our livers
Flex,
combined.
You're drinking 9.5 and you're driving home. You're not driving home. My bad. You're fucking horse and carriage is taking you home. You're in Wisconsin, right?
Man for you.
Anyways, so we got this, homie. Give me a beer. That's 2 beers every hour, homie. I do that
math.
shit on Saturdays at Chu Casa. That's a normal fucking day, homie. I'm not doing 48 beers, but I'm doing maybe 24.
So then it's not a normal day.
In the span of 6 hours or some shit like that. So fuck, dude, this is easy peasy, homie. I got this in the back. I'll drink for you guys. You guys just can fucking sit there and cheer me on. You guys do a podcast while I'm fucking pounding beers. How about that?
We did that. It was the live show at 818.
Easy. That's not a mean chore. And here's the thing. These guys were traveling, so they were going to but they weren't even going to breweries. They were going to bars. Bars, you get a 12-ounce pour. They're probably getting Bud Lights, Coors Lights, anything light. If we did it, we'd probably be at fucking breweries, and that's a little harder, homie, because now we're getting 16-ounce pours, and we're getting pours of higher ABV stuff. So that might be a little bit rough, a little bit tough. But I think we can still pull it off. Just pick off just the whatever's the lightest ABV they got. We'll go off of that. But if we did brewery, if we did pubs and or bars, man, give me a fucking Guinness. I'll drink that shit like nothing. What is it like?
No
Guinness
way.
is like a what? 4.0 ABV. Man, bring me a Guinness, bring me a pretzel, and then bring me another Guinness to wash down the pretzel. Easy, homie. That's not even a contest. We got this, bro. Just someone cover the bill, and I'm down, homie. Greg, how many beers did we drink for Pozole Palooza? I think I counted over like 90 beers. Yes, they were shared between people, but it wasn't a can of each. Everybody brought 4-pack, 6-pack. So you basically almost had 24 beers yourself that day. So, and that was only like a 4-hour evening, 5-hour evening. We got it, homie. Fuck, man. Anyways, that's just easy. All right, homies. This is True Your Beer. You like to watch. Peace out, homies.
First of all, he sounds angry.
Okay. Unpopular opinion. I taught special education, and that math. Special math.
It don't check out.
It does not add up.
Yeah, look, we did not drink that many beers
You
at
cannot.
Pozole Palooza.
And you cannot do this thing that these guys did. I heard you guys talk about in the last episode. Like,
I don't
this
think
is
it's
not
real.
an easy task.
It can't be real.
Here's the thing. I'm willing to take on the task, but his math is way off. Also, Guinness as one of these. Oh, fuck no.
Gross.
Let's have a pork chop in a cup and like keep it rolling. That's just not going to happen.
A Guinness and a pretzel, and that's all the calories you can intake for a week.
Oh my god!
Like, you got to keep it light. Like, I hate to say it, but like, this is where we call in a ringer and we get some banquet beers going.
I just like how he said that 48 beers is a normal day at Chukasa. Well, not 48, but maybe 24.
I love that. Chukasa.
Yeah.
But like, it's the time, right? Like for a full, like it's
are you
one
not
thing
sleeping?
Yeah. Like
if I'm drinking that much, I'm sleeping.
Well, we talked about the Australians doing it. They got some sleep in that day.
But do you think maybe they were like filling shot glasses with beer and taking like beer shots?
Yeah, they did not specify ounces.
Because that's like a big thing.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Like, I think we could take this on. I believe in us.
So
At least I believe in me.
I believe in me.
But yeah, they're not going to be 16 ounces. Fuck that. But, look, whoever wants to join me, Flex, Erica, I don't know.
Like, can I be the like videographer?
I was just gonna say
take
that.
photos. Can I be there for like just documenting the experience?
Moral support.
Yes, all the above. Just
Hold the bucket when I
I was
puke.
just gonna say that too. God
Oh,
dang it.
that's- guys are
Yeah.
so sweet.
Pukey McPukerson needs a bucket.
Yeah, whoever wants to join forces with me, I'm willing to do 48 beers in 24 hours. They have to be light beers. I'm not fucking putting a Guinness down. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's a light beer. It's like 4.2.
Yeah, but
But
not
it's, like,
light in
thick.
body.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
it's
not.
that's the thing.
just-
It's a
So-
protein shake.
I think that's what grosses me out about it is I expect it to be like fuller, and it's just like grossness.
Yeah. How about like some fucking banquet beers or some Pacifico or something like that? That's how
Yeah.
we're gonna do it. Or if we're
That's
keeping
fair.
it craft, which no one can afford that many beers craft, I'll do some lightest one from Integrin. That's
805s.
805s.
There you go. There's your
Lord
805.
knows I've
That's your
put down a ton of 805s in a day.
God, 48 beers in 24 hours. That's a lot.
And I think we're gonna have to try this. I mean, it's been so much of the conversation. Let's go to Nashville. That's where we're all gonna meet up. I'll videotape the shit. Flex will hold the bucket. Shannon will hand over the beers and keep the orders rolling. And Greg, you just drink, honey. That's all you got to do.
But I need to tag to it. It's 99 beers in 24 hours. So half of it's the
okay.
48.
Oh,
So who's my tag team partner?
Wait.
Them?
I thought they each had 99.
No,
No.
they split the 99.
they split it, but
Oh, see, so
Oh, no, this
48
is like-
in 24 hours.
I'm back in the game.
That's where the true math comes in.
Man, I really didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Maybe that's possible.
See?
It's not. But no, it's 100% possible, Flex. Let's do this. Yeah. Come on, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Jump on in. Who
Let's
wants to
do
be
it.
my tag team partner? Flex?
Yeah.
If not you, maybe Nick. I don't know. Brian.
Nick will fall
intern
asleep in the
Brian?
first hour.
Truth. Yeah.
His
His liver's not the problem. Is
I'll be right behind him too.
Yeah.
We'll be cuddling on the couch.
Man. Intern Brian, can you do 48 beers in 24 hours? What about McDreamy? Do you think McDreamy could handle this?
Probably not.
Oh,
I hate to tell you, he doesn't eat enough. You just it would just go right to him. You gotta get someone who's a good snacker, like nibble a little and like keep it going.
well, we should get this sponsored by Neck Nosh. We should have multiple pretzel necklaces.
I could talk to someone. I could figure it out.
Yeah, if you know anybody, that way,
ask around.
we don't get too hammered. We keep the sodium intake and the carb intake,
Yeah, keeps you
all that stuff.
wanting more.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I'm here to observe and videotape and whatever needs to happen.
Yeah, it'd be a good
Document.
YouTube video at the end but when we make it, be like, I want to thank Neck Nosh for all the carb and saltiness kept me going through the night.
Yep. Running Flex for holding the bucket.
Yeah, thanks to Flex rolling the bucket. Thanks to Flex's wife for hating all of us after this.
Bringing us to Nashville.
I'll
Yeah,
probably be divorced by the end of
yeah. You can live with us. It's fine.
And thanks to, I was going to say Drizzly, but they don't even exist anymore.
Nope. Sorry, Drizzly.
Nope.
Thanks to Chew.
Oh no,
Yep.
we're 2 beers short. Better call a Drizzly.
Shoot.
If only we had Drizzly.
Damn it. Instacart.
Who can Uber Eats? Oh, me. Oh, wait. Shoot.
Shoot.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, I didn't plan accordingly.
Yeah, damn it.
I need more booze.
And he also mentioned the ugly sweater contest / hanging out. I totally forgot. So December 23rd, like you said, Naughty Pine did an Christmas ugly sweater contest. And I wore my Ask Your Mom If I'm Real.
Oh, I loved it.
And I won.
Who else had a good one on? Was it Coley?
Coley, it was me and Coley and some other person. We were the 3 winners.
What was Coley's? It was good.
Yep. Memories don't exist.
I don't know,
Nope,
but
yeah,
I want her
bad
to get
memories.
that Big Nick energy one with the Santa Claus
Oh,
on
yeah.
it because she's got
That'd be good.
Big Dick Nick. But I don't think that's what it was, but it was good. But that Ask Your Mom If I'm Real was perfect.
Yeah, and then after that, Chew was like, "Hey, I'm at T Hill," so we went over there. The 4 of us met Chew at T Hill, and we hung. He called it a disco club, and he's not wrong. They had a fucking DJ. Like now that they have cocktails and stuff there, it's just nothing but a college fuck fest, and it's awful on Friday nights. And they had and I like their beer, but I will not go back on a Friday night. It was loud and obnoxious. It was a DJ just remixing every good song into shit, and it was awful. It was so fucking. There's no hanging out. It was like, I need some ecstasy. What's going on here?
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
cocaine and water,
Just because
man.
they have cocktails?
Just because, I mean, we're not far from a college, and it's kind of the cool spot in the area. So all the college kids are showing up, and they're showing up in masses now that they have liquor and can do cocktails and stuff. And call me old, but Jesus Christ, it was fucking awful.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. I just want a beer. So, anywho. All right, let's make a call to the pen.
He calls to the bullpen for beer.
So Secret Santa was set up by Gumbo Mud. There's all these Instagram names. Anyways, doesn't really matter. My Secret Santa was Geeks and Beer, who's Casey. She lives in Florida. All right. One of our favorite places, everyone.
Yeah. She have a gator and a grenade.
And
She
avocado.
absolutely,
Yeah.
in my imagination, does. So if you don't,
Required.
Casey, please don't ruin it for me. She's like into Disney and kind of all the fun Star Wars stuff. She seems like a totally cool chick. She sent me some beers, and one of them is from Orlando, Sideward Brewing. But I like this. It's called Moon Boots. It's about a cool, like, funky skeleton in an astronaut
I
costume.
dig the art.
It is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's just like kind of bold on a black background, and it's an India Pale Ale. So, like, this beer is a 7% IPA, and it's got almost like 3,000 check-ins. So it's a flagship. They are a very nice, like, very just kind of keep it simple description. Our flagship IPA, previously known as Space Camp.
Easy
That's
peasy.
That's it, people. That's one of the shortest ever. So this beer
It's gone.
It also disappears.
Must have been
Is-
smooth.
I'm dying.
We got to it just in time.
So it's so good. Okay. So had like a little bit of an earthy aroma to it, but sorry. And its rating on Untappd was like a 3.84 or something like that.
Look,
Which
you
is
can be
just a-
honest. You can say you just fucking pounded it and it's delicious. You don't
I
have to
totally
go.
pounded it because it's super drinkable. It's not like a super bitter West Coast. It's not like real hazy. It starts out just like a little bit juicy, but then it hits like had some bitterness, and boom, it's super drinkable. I wouldn't say it was far on one end or the other. Also, just not like off the charts. It was just like an easy drinking IPA. It was a nice IPA. I say was like because
Back in the day.
it's pretty much gone.
Not here anymore.
Not pretty
It's not
much.
here anymore.
It's
It was
very
delicious.
much.
Thank you, Casey. I enjoyed this IPA.
Nice.
And I suggest you all sign up for the Secret Santa next year. They actually added dudes this year because I
Oh.
sent mine to
A beer for it.
Yeah, you need to join because I think I sent mine to the kilted, some beer dude that wears a kilt. That was cool.
Seamus?
No,
It's like
some other
kilted
beer. Is there
brew
more
reviews or
than one
something?
beer kilt
No,
guy?
it was a wrestling reference.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Not it's
The
not a
Kilted
wrestling
Warrior.
podcast.
It's not a wrestling show, Greg. Come on.
Could be.
It
Easily
could
could
actually.
be.
Kind of is, to be honest with you.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a great
nice.
beer, though.
Yeah. Well, I think your stamp of approval would be that you couldn't wait to talk about it.
I
There you
have
go.
like half a swig left in
Yeah.
here, and I'm just saving
That's-
it for the right moment.
That's optimistic. That's you've got some lacing left.
Yeah. Good luck getting your tongue in that glass.
Whoa.
Right? My
Well, it's a nice glass.
yapper flapper.
All right, before we talk about some news, real
He says
quick.
it's a nice glass.
It's a good glass. Craft Republic glass.
Just
It's
Same beer
perfect.
glass.
And
It's
it's
a good
empty,
glass.
so you can really, you know what? The logo pops when it's
Yeah. Looks good on beer, too. All right, before we talk about news, real quick, we've talked about these guys before. Magic Mind is hanging out with us again. We've talked about them. They are the little energy shots that you take with your coffee. It extends your caffeine. If having 3 cups of coffee in the morning isn't your jam and you're trying to cut down, Magic Mind might be the thing for you. Nice and easy. It's a little shot. I should measure it. I think it's like an ounce or an ounce and a half, like literally
That's
a
it?
shot. Yeah, it's tiny. It's a little guy, little green bottle.
It's almost like magic.
Yeah, like a Magic Mind. You take it with your coffee, kind of extends the caffeine. You don't need as much. Yeah, helps you with some focus and that kind of stuff. For me, instead of having 2 or 3 cups, I'll have that, and I'll mix in a Magic Mind halfway through my first cup. I've talked about this plenty of times, but I love there's no sugar in there, no added sugar. It's all natural, so keto friendly. I'm mostly keto, except beer. Got to get my carbs from somewhere. Yeah, I carb load when I drink.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
nothing wrong.
Nut free, vegan, paleo, all that good stuff. But no sugar is my jam. So anyways, if any of this sounds like something you're looking for, if you're looking to cut down on some coffee, or if you're just looking for a little extended focus, check them out. magicmind.com/JAN-BEER, JAN beer, like January. We also have the code BEER20. If you do it, we're at the very end of January as this releases, but if you do it within January, 3-month subscription, they're knocking 1 month off for free. And then on top of that, use our code BEER20. You get 20% off the rest of that. So it's a pretty good deal. And if you don't like it, 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. And you can even go to Amazon. They have it on Amazon. Our codes don't work on Amazon, but you can go there and check out reviews if you want. A lot of people have reviewed them on Amazon. But make sure if you're going to buy it, magicmind.com/JanBeer. Don't forget, Beer20 is the code. Get that free month when you subscribe for 3 months. And then the Beer20 gets you another 20% off. So magicmind.com/JanBeer and code Beer20.
They're paying you to drink it.
Basically, right?
That's incredible.
Can't afford not to.
Get it
while it's still there. So thanks to Magic Mind for jumping on board for the past, couple months here and there, off and on. So it's been fun, and it was a product I didn't mind checking out. Sometimes we get hit up by people who I do mind checking out.
You actually, you're kind of selective. Yeah. So good for them for making the cut.
Yeah, exactly. Congratulations, Magic Mind. You made the cut. So.
Way to go, champ.
Yeah, there you go. All right, a little news before we wrap it up and get on out of here. BrewDog. Those douchebags.
Gross.
Yeah, they are releasing BrewDog the movie.
Come on.
Here's where it gets worse. It's not even a documentary. It's a scripted movie.
Come on.
Is it about a dog?
No. But it should be.
Oh.
But it should be.
Not a dog show.
Not a dog
show. Not yet. Best in show. So make sure not to check that when that releases. Asahi, who just recently purchased Octopi, talks about their goal of brewing more than 1 million hectoliters, which is more than 850,000 barrels. Yeah, 1 million in production. They've set some lofty goals for not only their contract brewing, but also for the Asahi brewing.
So does that, for me, does that make Asahi brewing like local now?
Yeah, drink local. I wonder, you guys have Asahi around there like at sushi places, right?
We have
it does not sound
mostly Sapporo and Kirin.
All right. Well, then maybe you'll start seeing Asahi pop up. We all know Erica does not go to sushi places. So.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That conveyor belt. They do have conveyor belts at sushi places, don't
some
they?
Places. Yeah.
Some places. Yeah.
It's a very different conveyor belt, though. Hey, did you guys know that Mikkeller was still around?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of it.
I kind of thought they disappeared. Tavor. Well, apparently Carlsberg has acquired a minority stake in Mikkeller. They've acquired 20% in Mikkeller. The sales price was not disclosed, but basically they're going to be distributing Mikkeller, and Mikkeller is excited for the extra distribution.
Oh, they must hate women.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. You are not wrong.
Oh, you don't like women either? We'll buy a stake in you.
Yeah,
huh?
and help you distribute. All right. We have time for one more. Do you guys want most popular beers in the U.S. or Florida cop delivers Chick-fil-A order after arresting DoorDash driver?
Come on. How do you
it's
do
always
that to
Florida. Me? It's always Florida, isn't it?
But I love lists.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what's it going to be?
I'll default to the co-host.
Dang it. Yeah, leave it up to you, Greg.
All right, here we go. Florida cop delivers Chick-fil-A order after arresting DoorDash driver for alleged DUI.
This is pretty neat, sounds like. I like this.
There's a lot going
A Florida
on.
deputy saved one hungry person's morning after their DoorDash driver was arrested for allegedly driving under the influence. A Nassau County Sheriff's deputy delivered a Chick-fil-A breakfast meal to local home after arresting a DoorDash driver for suspected DUI. The deputy, Dale Hutcherson, was dispatched.
What a name.
Yeah, you got to be a cop with that name. Was dispatched to a Chick-fil-A on State Road 200 regarding a report of a possible drunk driver who is reportedly striking traffic cones and almost hitting several other drivers in the drive-thru. Coming in hot. The driver was stopped shortly after leaving the fast food parking lot by the deputy during a traffic stop. The driver, 57-year-old John Kaminsky, not to be confused
John.
with Krasinski.
That's Wisconsin-y.
It's very
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Moved down there for the
It's
warm
only
winters.
because you've heard of Frank Kaminsky.
Who?
He's a Wisconsin basketball player. He went to
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. national championship and then
Totally
that's
knew
why
all
I
that.
said it.
went
Sounds
to
very
Charlotte.
Wisconsin.
And,
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
I know it. It's not a
Come
sports
on,
show,
Frank
but
Kaminsky.
I knew it.
Everybody
I didn't
knows
want to bring
Frank
it up.
the Tank.
Yeah.
Well, back to
100%.
John. He was ordered to step out of his vehicle. The officer observed him slurring his speech and stumbling when trying to walk. He then was
That's like
instructed
me
to-
right now.
How do you
I feel
observe slurring? Okay, keep going. Let's see the words
guys observe
coming
that?
out of his mouth. Okay.
My tongue is so big.
He then was instructed to perform a sobriety test, which he failed. Kaminsky was placed under arrest for suspicion of a DUI and then taken to Nassau County Detention Facility. Police also found prescription drugs in his vehicle in unapproved containers.
That'll do it.
The officer checked his phone, found the address of the Chick-fil-A recipient, and dropped off the food.
Oh, well, that is the most gentlemanly thing.
I respect the hell out of this
Yeah.
because
Very thoughtful.
Chick-fil-A potato, the mini hash browns, whatever you want to call them, they're fucking delicious.
Never had them.
The waffle fries.
No,
the waffle fries?
No.
What?
They're like the coined tater tots, but they're like
What?
seasoned salted or something.
Oh, they have the crispy
And
crown
they're
kind of things
fucking
going on.
great.
Oh, never had them.
Interesting. This is a
I had the
And-
waffle
thing.
fries.
Yeah, no, this is
I'm really
strictly
hoping
Wisconsin.
it's the breakfast burrito
Okay.
because they're chicken breakfast burrito with
They have
salsa.
breakfast burritos there?
Oh my!
I mean, that's what
Gosh,
it said it
Gregory.
was delivering, didn't it? Which kind of threw me off.
Look, here's the thing. I don't love Chick-fil-A. I'm like, yeah. What can I say?
It's sad that it's delicious because I know it's a little controversial because that sauce is freaking crack.
It's great, right?
It's so good.
It's great. My kids love
Mhm.
it. So I respect this officer because Chick-fil-A breakfast is actually super legit.
Even
That's
though they
weird,
had
that
breakfast of the
breakfast.
story.
You're
I
killing me.
hadn't- Well, they don't have it on Uber, just DoorDash, Greg.
Yeah.
So
I have delivered quite a few Chick-fil-A so far.
have you really?
You know,
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
we've heard the 10-piece
is-
nugget.
yeah, is
Oh,
pretty
that's
nice.
right. That was the nuggies.
If you're hey, tip for all the Uber drivers out there. If you're
Okay.
a driver and you go to pick up Chick-fil-A, if you bring an insulated bag, they'll give you a free soda.
Look at you peeing
Yeah.
like a
Wow.
racehorse.
Dang.
That is the biggest problem. It's I gotta pee all the time.
Why do they use styrofoam? That's so.
But
But their
hate the
ice,
environment.
but their ice is great.
They're ice.
Let's focus
They
on the
do.
part.
They got the little.
Good
It's not
ice, the
cubes.
crushed.
It's but it's not even crushed because it's all formed the
No,
same
I know
way.
what you mean.
Not
Yeah.
an ice show.
Okay.
God dang it!
Sorry, Greg.
Yeah. Wow.
Cook a chicken. A Chick-fil-A
Do yourself
chicken.
some favor. Go and get Chick-fil-A breakfast. It's wonderful.
Does it slap?
It smacks.
Oh, it smacks.
Ooh,
It smacks.
All right. Well,
graphic.
I don't know how we get any better than that.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty Gen Z to end the show like that.
this is how we're gonna end things.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Your mom.
That's how you always end things, Flex. Can you mix it up a little?
No, that was
I
pretty
mean,
good.
He still
Yeah.
hasn't ended it with my
Mom?
mom though.
yeah,
I've
always
never
ends
done
it with
that.
your
That was
mom.
Super good.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, way to millennial it back to
Yeah,
life
right?
there.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
what I can here.
Yeah, good job. Hitting some music. Oh dear. Check us out. craftbeerrepublic.com, at craftbeerrepublic, at flexmebeer _ in between, of course, at necknosh LLC _ and necknosh.com. Farmer Jane, thanks for hanging out with us.
Meh. Too.
That was fantastic.
So bad.
So easy to please. I'm sorry.
So bad.
So bad.
And you're right.
So bad.
805-538-BEER, 2337. That's the number. I think that's everything. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated, no matter the size of their eyes.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.